Hello, boys and girls, this is Anders, of course, and welcome to some Aftermath gameplay. I'm playing as a medic. I'm using the crossbow, the regular one. I actually haven't unlocked anything other yet, since, yeah, I spent most of my night trying to edit the only video I recorded. Or not try to edit, but render and upload. It wasn't much editing involved, luckily. But I did get the time to play Aftermath for almost 1 more hour after I recorded the video, and I got this gameplay footage, so I actually haven't been able to play it yet. I'm just sitting down doing some commentary here, so you guys are gonna get another video as quickly as possible, since I wasn't able to upload one very late tonight, or yesterday night. And I gotta say, I am really pleased with Aftermath. From what I've seen, the rush maps, and they work excellent on rush and scavenge. It's super fun to play scavenge and rush on these maps. I haven't tried conquest yet, but since scavenge is basically conquest, I'm guessing it's gonna be almost as fun. I wouldn't say as fun, since scavenge is a little bit special, since you basically go around picking up weapons and stuff like this. But this is just some good old-fashioned regular rush gameplay, simply because I thought I would show you guys the crossbow a little bit. And the crossbow is really hard to get a hang of, because the normal bolt has a lot of drop. You almost have to... let's say it's like almost 2 decimeters. That's about 6 inches of drop for every 10 meters. So if you're trying to shoot an enemy that's like 50 meters or 50 yards away, you have to hold it like half a meter above, like 50 centimeters above him. And yeah, it takes a little bit of getting used to, but overall I think the crossbow is freaking awesome. I've gotten a few double kills with it, and I think a triple kill, I'm not sure. I haven't checked that footage yet. I made sure to save a few really nice montage-like clips that I'm gonna use, trying to make myself make the first Friday Awesomeness montage in a very long time, because I haven't played Battlefield that much lately, because I've been sick of it. Here comes a double. Oh yeah, baby, double crossbow. That is so nice. But I have been looking forward to this, and I gotta say, Aftermath is possibly a little bit better than I hoped. I wish there were a few more weapons you can unlock, but the crossbow is just so much fun to play with. I mean, it's not overpowered in any way, so most people are gonna stop using it after a couple of weeks when they've like gotten sick of it, because the only thing it's good for is to have as a sidearm, maybe with explosives or with the bolts that kind of like check the area. Oh god, what was it called? Like the scanning bolt. I haven't unlocked those yet, so I don't know how good they are either, but I'm gonna try to unlock them as quickly as possible. And yeah, by the way, this is Epicenter, I believe, and you actually get like aftershocks here. So did you the slow motion moment you saw there when I shot one of the guys with the crossbow? You could see that my screen started shaking a little bit before that, and was shaking while I was aiming at him, and that is because of there's random aftershocks. Or I don't know if they're random. They might be like depending on how many tickets you have left and stuff like that, but they last for about 5 to 10 seconds, I think, and they make your screen shake, and it's kind of fun that it's kind of like it adds more depth. And I gotta say, the maps are really well done. I mean, like, there were a ton of problems yesterday. I was quick and complain about DICE and EA. Sure, they still should like make sure their game works, but basically were a huge problem yesterday in Stockholm, the capital of Sweden, with internet and electricity. And as it seems, DICE and EA, of course, has their offices in Stockholm, Sweden's capital, and they were, of course, affected by not having any electricity or internet. That kind of makes it hard to make sure a game releases in time. Though, I kind of think they should have like put in like safeguards, but it kind of makes it more understandable, if you guys know what I mean. It still should not have affected the release, I think, but it definitely makes it more understandable. It's not like they were sleeping on the job. It's something they couldn't really done that much about, more than like prepare. But I mean, like, seriously, there's like never a blackout in the capital cities like here. I mean, I've lived in this small city for over 6 years. I've had a blackout for 3 hours, and that was a planned blackout because they were doing maintenance on like the electrical box for my apartment. So there's never been like a blackout where like people where it was like not on purpose, but this was not on purpose. God damn it, that guy like lagged on the screen. So fucking weird. But anyways, I am so excited about this. I mean, it feels so good to... I mean, you guys know me. I made almost 400 videos of Battlefield. I mean, you kind of get sick of it after a while, but it feels so awesome to have a few more maps and just one more weapon to play around with. Makes it so much more enjoyable again. I'm gonna guess that a lot of people are gonna go back to playing a lot of Battlefield again. Sure, of course, I'm not gonna stop playing Minecraft or Call of Duty. Of course not, guys, so don't worry about that. At least not until I get sick of them like all other games. But right now I'm having a lot of fun in Battlefield again. I haven't had this much fun in Battlefield for a really long time. And if you're not a premium member, if you're thinking like, what DLC should I buy? I can afford one or two. Definitely buy this one and Back to Karkand. I mean, sure, the weapons from the close quarters ones are pretty fun, but the maps from Back to Karkand and the maps from Aftermath are so much more fun. I mean, the maps are kind of similar. I mean, you can notice that they should be like similar, so to say, but they're still not the same. I mean, it's a huge difference between them. Like, some maps you can go on high building with your spawning beacon, like huge buildings, like bigger than the ones you see on the screen right now. Like, we're talking 100, 200 meters up. Like, it would take a long time to get up there just by chopper and sit up there and snipe people from above and all kinds of fun shit. Basically like the Back to Karkand stuff, but like Gulf of Oman and stuff like that. So yes, you should definitely buy this expansion pack if you're like one of those guys who like, no, I can only afford one expansion pack. Please tell me, Anders, which one I should buy. Buy this one, because sure, most of the other ones are gonna give you other weapons, but this is what people are gonna be playing now, so this is the maps that's gonna be the most full right now and stuff like that. And the crossbow, I mean, it's not overpowered in any way, it's not an awesome weapon, but it is just awesome, because it's fun shooting a crossbow. I mean, it's a ridiculous weapon. It's much better using a real sniper rifle, something like that, but it's fun to use it, and I mean, like, it takes a little bit of skill. It's not like it's just spray and pray or anything like that. So there's not going to be some balancing issues with it. At least not what I know yet, since I haven't tried high explosive stuff. But the high explosive bolts seems to be anti-recoil. Basically what it says in the description is that the high explosive bolts are not or don't have a huge blast radius, but are very effective against recoils. So I guess they won't be very good against infantry, and that might be good, because you don't want people spamming the high explosive bolts all the time on people, because that's kind of boring, especially if the bolts are very powerful. So I'm guessing, like, if you get a direct hit on someone, they probably die, like, kind of with the grenade launcher, but if you hit next to them, they will only get damaged a lot, simply, and stuff like that. Maybe even less than grenade launchers. And yeah, I'm gonna try to bring you guys as many more videos as possible. Just be patient. It takes a long time to edit and render and stuff like that in 1080p, especially like this video. This video is really edited and like in a good way, like putting in slow motions and making sure to skip all the deaths and all that kind of good stuff. So basically a 15-minute match only becomes a 9-minute video, so you don't have to waste time watching me watching the death screen and stupid shit like that, basically. So as usual, thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.